Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today you're going to learn about this Xbox Elite Series 2 controller uh, guide. Okay, I'm here to be the best Warzone player I can possibly be, most competitive, and subscribe and to chase the best, to chase greatness, to chase success. I've seen a lot of people like post tips and guides on controller settings and things like that pertaining to Warzone. There's some good information out there for sure, and there's some misinformation in my opinion that, and also it also doesn't really matter as much as people make it out to be. So I'm going to show you two different places where you can change your controller settings. Uh, One thing that comes to mind actually that I haven't tried personally is overclocking the controller. It seems like these controllers have like polling rates, so like you can get up to like 1,000 hertz on an Xbox or on a controller, not an Xbox, but on a general controller, get up to like 1,000 hertz, which is like people say is like very like fast response times. Uh, so to me that would mean that when I press the input button, the input it comes back very quick. I've read that this Xbox Elite controller Series 2 it has like a 250 like hertz or even like 125 hertz, something around there. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure exactly what hertz it is, but it's low. Um, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Anybody who has information on the subject, you know what I'm saying? Leave your ideas, your comments, your questions. The community can engage, collaborate, and be prosperous. See what I'm saying? Okay, for a more competitive environment. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is on PC, you're going to go to Xbox accessories, okay? This is the screen that's going to pull up. If you don't have Xbox accessories, you need to download the program. You need to get with the program and download it, okay? You're going to pull this screen up. Go to more options, okay? Click update, okay? Updating 100%. Follow the instructions you know what I'm saying? No updates needed. Your controller is already up to date. Perfect. These things we don't really care about. You go to configure. Okay. Click edit on your controller slot. Okay. The first category is mapping. All my mapping, I haven't messed with anything except for the back paddles. Okay. I use one of my I have four paddles. I use the bottom left. Okay. As a this one down here. Not this one up here, but this one down here. I use it as my ping. Okay. I use it as my ping button, so I ping things with it. I love using the ping for my teammates. Okay. The next one, the top left one, this one right here, I'm gonna use my X button. It's X, so it's just you just reload, interact. I use Y on my top right. On my top right, I use Y. Okay. Swap weapons, things like that. I jump with my bottom right one. Okay, I jump with my bottom right. This is personal preference, whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, that's the main thing. Let me turn off the sound because it's pissing me off. Holy smokes, that was pissing me off. Okay, so anyway, like I said, this is personal preference, whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, like I said, I haven't changed anything on here. Like, I changed it in game. I changed it in game. I'll show you what I changed in game. I'll show you exactly every setting I use in game for my controller. But like I said, on here, I have not changed anything except for I use these paddles on the back. Go into left stick. Okay, this is on default. Okay, true diagonals. Okay, you can change this to whatever you want. I was using smooth. Okay, So that's what it is. You press the red line is the dark red line is the input, and then when the white line that comes is the output. You see what I'm saying? So you input red, it doesn't go as far, but the white output is the output that actually like that outputs in the game. Your input is a dark red, you input it into your controller, the output in the game, the result in the game is the white. So it goes a little bit harder on smooth. I like this one personally, but they don't really make a big difference either way. It's just this one's a little bit more linear, but I also, like I said, I like smooth, and I was using smooth for a while, so that's what I use. Um, let's go to and true diagonals. Just make sure this is on. Doesn't really matter, I guess. The people say it doesn't matter on the left stick for on YouTube. I watch a bunch of videos and people say it doesn't matter, but if it doesn't matter, then just make it whatever you want. So true diagonals, I just put it on there. It's like more accurate. Go to the right stick. Okay, this one matters, so don't change the sensitivity curve. Like, I've seen someone on YouTube say like, oh, like to make it feel more responsive, use instant. No, no, no. This is default. Okay. The only other viable option to use is smooth, and honestly, I recommend using default. It's just what I use and what I like personally. True diagonals. Make sure this is on. Okay, this is going to make your shot. This is going to make your shots more accurate. This setting. Okay, none of these here. Just true diagonals. Okay, that's it. Simple. That's what it should be. Triggers. I know this looks fucked up, but you see what I'm saying? Like, just hear me out for a second. Honestly, I played with this a little bit more than I have already and today, and let me first start off by saying I see like everybody says to change this. So I have a 93, 95. Everybody says to change this to 0, 1 because it it makes it so your controller shoots faster. Like you're quicker to the punch. You see what I'm saying? Okay. My whole thing is watch this. So we're gonna put it to like what do I have it at 95? Okay. We'll put it to like 97. I like 97. That's fine. 97. It doesn't matter. 95, 97 doesn't matter. The main thing is watch how quickly it turns red. Boom. It's instantaneous. It's instant. So see how quickly that is? I mean that's like less than a millisecond that it hits red. It hits the back. It's like when you're fucking the wet pussy. I mean the controller. I mean it's not wet. I can't argue with you there, but you hit the back, okay? And I feel the back. I feel it, okay? That's it, okay? I hit the back. I feel it. I feel it. It's all about your feel. What do you feel? This is it. I feel the back. That's what we want, okay? Now that we understand that when we hit the back instantaneously, it doesn't matter. Like I'm not pressing it like that much. I'm not doing that. Do you understand how little of a press that is? I'm hitting the back. I'm hitting the back. That's why I use the shortest. I use the shortest. Uh, can you see that? I use the shortest, so it's a trigger, a hair trigger pull. It's a short pull. It's not all the way. It's a short pull. I use the shortest like distance to hit the trigger because you have these customizable trigger stops. I use the shortest distance, so it just hits it immediately. Okay. Now that we are on the same page, it hits it immediately, right? I'm pushing this up to 93. Okay. And now you'll see. Now, like I said, just hear me out. Now you'll see I hit the. Look at how well I can. I'm hitting the back every time. I hit the back every time. That's what we want. We want the back. Okay. But now I don't have to worry about letting go of the whole way. See, like when I had it at 0, I had to let go of it all the way. I couldn't just let go of it like here. I couldn't just let go of it here. I couldn't just let go of it to here and then you see what I'm saying? You see how I'm doing that right there? How I'm just letting it go. And see how like how it goes to like see how it's like it inconsistently goes to like the middle there and not like all the way. So because I'm hitting the back and then I'm letting it go halfway, like a mouse click. Okay. You see how sometimes it goes in the middle? So that's why I take it from 0 all the way to, this is full right here. I just hit it full. It's at the full right there. I hit the back. That's me hitting the back right there. I take it from 0. See what I'm doing here? Because a lot of times you saw the red circle. It went. I released it back to like around here to like here or so even. It goes like all the way to 77 there, or even like to here about. Okay, but I know I'm hitting the back every time. I know I'm hitting the back every time. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what is. It doesn't matter. All that matters is we're hitting the back and then we release it and it comes back to anywhere through here. Anywhere through here it can come back to. And then we hit the back again every time. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Again, it's an instantaneous trigger pull. It doesn't matter that it's not at 0 and it doesn't shoot any quicker at 0. I'm not pressing it like half a trigger. Unless my controller is different and this is just how my controller works. Maybe it is. Maybe my controller works differently. Maybe, but I'm telling you that my control it only works when you press it. I mean, you press it all the way. It's the same as if you're pressing it halfway, or you know what I'm saying, or like I'm pressing it all the way, and it happens instantaneously. So that's all there is to it. So my thing is I want it to hit the back and I want to release it I don't want to have to release it all the way. I want to release it to like around here or anywhere in here. Anywhere in here I want to release it and then hit it again and keep hitting it to rapid fire it. That's the main thought process here is to rapid fire. Like when you land in Warzone with a pistol or any game, I'm trying to rapid fire my trigger. That's why I personally I would love to use the bumpers, the top bumpers to fire my gun, to aim and fire. But Xbox doesn't design the controllers that way. They don't design them that way because from my own personal experience, I used to do that and my Xbox controller like broke. Like the button stopped working, so I couldn't. So then I had to change to the triggers, and then my bumpers didn't work to use like grenades and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, and then Microsoft as a company sucks dick. So they just I'm sorry, but they do, and you know screw them. They suck. So anyway, their customer support, their products, they're disgustingly bad. But you know, we live and we learn. But this is the best we got. So this is what I do. Again, you got any comments, ideas, questions, please, you know what I'm saying? So the community can engage, collaborate, and prosper. Okay. Vibration doesn't really matter. I used to use vibration. I don't use it anymore as a competitive player. I turned it off. Got weird. It was weird to get used to, but I immediately got used to it, and then whatever. So I don't use vibration really. And you'll see in game I turned it off. So I think it should say I turned it off or whatever. So color, I just changed this. I used to have this to like nothing to 0 brightness, but I just turned it up, and it seems like it doesn't make much of a difference. I did custom. I just played with these here. The saturation is just high. The saturation is high so that it looks greener. See how it turns from white to green? I just like that green look, or like that deep green look. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big time golfer too, so like I just like that look. And then hue and whatever lightness. This is what I do right here. So that looks good to me. And then that's it for the Xbox Series 2 Elite controller settings. Now we will go into the. Let me just hit the back button here. Okay. Now we will go into the game, and I'll show you my settings in game here. So, okay, this is it. Menu prompts. I don't really know what this is about. I just have it on automatic. Doesn't matter. Controller. Okay. Edit button layout. Uh, okay. This is where I use tactical. Like I said before, I think I said in this video, I might not have said it. I might have I had to delete another video or something that I was editing, or I might have said it there. I might have said it in the video. Regardless, this is the way I use my controller. Yeah, I think I told you guys in the beginning that I didn't change any on the Xbox accessories settings that I just showed you, but I did change it in game so that I use tactical. I want to crouch and dive and slide and prone with my analog stick, and I want to use B as my melee. You see what I'm saying? Because because I feel more comfortable that way. Personally, I like that. I like that personally. Okay, so B. I mean, I'll just tell you why I like it personally. It doesn't matter, but like I said, it's personal preference to you, to anyone. Whatever you like, whatever you feel it, you like it. It's up to you. But what I'm trying to say is, this is what I like. I like to crouch. My reasoning, and again, it might not make sense to you. It does to me. All I can show you is my personal preference. I believe that the melee is nerfed in Call of Duty, okay? And so if someone's trying to melee you in a melee fight, you should shoot them rather than melee them back. Unless you run out of ammo. In that case, I mean, that's like fist to cuffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like, fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just off the cuff. Like, you gotta fuck. I mean, that's an emergency situation. Now I gotta aim at the player. I gotta take I never want to take my thumb off my analog stick. That's the main reason. So I always crouch with my analog stick. And then I use my back paddles for like I said earlier. If I need to melee someone, I run out of bullets, you know what I'm saying? I will aim my I will aim my screen at the enemy, and I will take my thumb off, and I'll hit B. You could pull your claw finger up like this and do it like. I don't like that. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I could get used to that probably, but I don't do that. It's very simple for me to aim my game really quickly and then just spam B on the person if I run out of bullets. But if I got ammo in my gun and somebody's coming up to me like trying to melee me, I'm just gonna shoot them because they like I said they buffed the shots against melee. They nerfed melee. They nerfed melee. So and for good reason. It was getting like out of hand in my opinion. So I use tactical. That's what I use personally. Bumper ping. I don't use this because I have bumper on my paddle. Flip, no. Stick layout preset is default. I don't use anything else but that. Controller vibration, I turned it off. Like I said, I used to use controller vibration. I enjoyed it. Uh, if you really like it, I guess you could turn this intensity down, but I turned it off. Like I said, I always used to use vibration and then I turned it off and it felt weird at first and then I got used to it pretty quickly and now I don't miss it at all. I don't miss it. So I just, that's what I use. I turn, because it's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? To me at least. And I think to many competitive players. Dead zone inputs. And I could be wrong, but this is how I feel. So anyway, so left, it's just what I like personally. And you might like something your own personal preference. That's what I'm saying. But I'm trying to be the most competitive I want to be, and that's how I feel. Left stick min. I have it at 6. I had it at 5. I don't know what's going on here, why it's doing this. All right, I had it at 5. Why is it doing this? Is there something like stuck? All right. Either way, this is again personal preference. Left stick min, I have it at 6. You want this under a certain amount, like 10. You want it under 10. You want it under 7, really. If you can't get it under 7, I'd recommend just getting a new controller, because this is about the stick drift. So I mean, you know what I'm saying, just make sure this is at 6. Left stick max is at 70. So I got this tip from Daniel ZH. What's his name? It's let me see here. Let me just pull this up. Where is it at? I got this tip from Daniel ZH. I do not, yeah, I don't know him at all, except I realized this tip helped me get more aim assist, and it will help you, I believe. Set left stick dead zone to zero point 0.7. I use this, and it works best for me to get aim assist quicker. Uh, I can link his YouTube video as well. It's an informative video to get more aim assist and just in Warzone in general. So that's that. Daniel ZH. That's his name. He gave me this tip. Set it to 70. Okay. Left stick max. Set it to 70, and it gives you more aim assist. It gives you aim assist quicker. That's what I felt like. For me personally, these left stick minimum and right stick minimum should be the same. They should be the same. So regardless, so if it's 5, this needs to be 5, 5, 5, 6, 6. Got to be the same. Uh, so that's what I use on mine. Again, I was at 5. I don't really go below 5. I don't go like with this controller. I don't do it. Uh, and then this is the part that also is like interestingly. I had this down to 0. I'm just gonna keep it at 0. You guys gotta play with this. Honestly, I feel like it doesn't make much of a difference when you change the Xbox Elite settings and the Xbox accessories thing, like we did already. And so, um, I don't think it makes much of a difference. This just shows that the input is able to be used. The trigger is able to be used as 0 dead zone. So basically, immediately the trigger is pulled. That is when the trigger is able to be used uh, the way it's intended to be used. It doesn't matter if it gets released back to 0 and back again I believe it's, you see what I'm saying? So, um, that is what I use. And we're going to go to graphics. Actually, no, wait, we're not done here. And I'll do graphics in like another video or something, but because this is kind of like a long video, but this is what I've been using. I literally used to use like 12, and I enjoyed it a lot. It gave me a lot of like mobility, like freedom to move. However, my aim assist just wasn't really there, I felt like. So I just turned it to 7, and I got my sensitivity multiplier for ADS at 1. And then, what does this show more? Yeah, no, I don't. Advanced horizontal stick sensitivity. No, I don't. I don't use that. And then sensitivity multiplier. This is what I use for this third person sensitivity. So that's when I'm like in the air, like looking around my player, like parachuting or something. I want to use my third person, or even just like in a third person like mode. In general, you can use third person. So I just have it on 1.5. Ground vehicle sensitivity multiplier is at 3. Air kill, so I can like look around like very quickly in a ground vehicle. And then air kill streak sensitivity multiplier is at 3.65, and tablet sensitivity multiplier. So this is like when I'm like on the cursor in the game. See how so I'm at 1.45. You see this, and then I just so actually it doesn't do anything for your cursor. I don't think it does. But the main thing is I set a level to the stick sensitivity only. Oh, it's because yeah. So if you're moving the cursor around with your controller, it's for like when you're in the scoreboard, like or like the map. When you're in the map and you're like trying to like move your cursor around the map, this is what it's for. I use 1.45. That's just what I like. I don't know. That's just what I use. You can use that. It moves it around quick enough to where I can whatever. So that's what I like personally. Vertical aim axis. I don't even like. I've never touched that. Uh, Tactical stance. I don't use this. I don't know any pro players that really use this. Aim response curve type dynamic. I think most pro players use dynamic. If they don't use dynamic, they use linear, but I don't like. I've just always used dynamic. Uh, Aim response curve slope scale, zero point 0.9. That's just what I use. I went lower than that at one point, and like it just felt like extremely weird to me. So I'm at zero point 0.9, and then ADS sensitivity multiplier is at 1. I don't think that needs to change. Instant ADS sensitivity transition timing. Okay, you don't want gradual or after zoom. You just want an instant. That's what I like personally. I think that's the best one personally. Custom sensitivity per zoom is off. Yeah, like I said, I mean, we use the sensitivity for the zoom on ADS is multiplier is 1 for everything. So I used to use custom sensitivity per zoom, but like honestly, like if you want to snipe and be more accurate with your like sniper, it's more like it's more zoomed in, so it's like you kind of have to be a little bit more precise on your shots there. But other than that, I don't even mess with it. I just leave it on 1 for everything. Target aim assist is on. Use Black Ops. You can, don't use precision or focusing. These don't really make sense. Some people use default, I think, and then Black Ops. I think Black Ops is the best one. Um, so that's all there is to it on that. It gives you like just the best aim assist, I guess. ADS aim assist is on. Like default's probably fine, but I just use Black Ops. I don't know. ADS aim assist is on, and then third person ADS is assist. Yeah, I don't know why you would have it on assist. I don't use third person anyway, so ADS aim assist is on. And then these are like whatever yeah, you don't use motion sensor, so you turn that off. Gameplay, here you go. So automatic attack sprint. Make sure this is on if you want to move around the map like quickly. Slide, maintain sprint. Turn this off. Some people like to say that this causes issues. Personally, I've been running with it on for a long time, but yeah, I never noticed too many problems with it. But I saw somewhere someone said to turn it off, so I guess I just turned it off. I play with it personally a little bit, just the differences and like I mean, you kind of understand. Like, context clues tells you like if you're not trying to like slide cancel pretty much, and you just want to slide and then like just keep moving, just keep running, like not having to press, like you just press one button and you just slide and then you just keep running after that, then just turn it on. Because I mean, if you don't want to have to like slide cancel, but I turn it off because like it helps me slide cancel, and so I think it just makes it a little bit more accurate in terms of like if you just want to be more of like an advanced player and you want to be more accurate in like sliding and like picking up your slide and like canceling your slide and things like that. But this just makes it so I think that it like makes it so like you dead slide and like you can't like mantle properly or something. I don't know. But auto move forward is turned. Yeah, like I don't know. I just keep it off. Auto move forward is off. Yeah, I don't need an auto move forward personally. Tactical sprint behavior, single tab run, make sure it's on. I know it says single tab sprint, you would think that you should use that, but you need to use single tab run. This is what makes the game work properly. Grounded mantle is off. I don't want to ground mantle anything. Partial, this is for like climb nearby obstacles while on the ground using the jump button. Like I'm not trying to mantle anything. I'm just trying to. I'll spam my jump button if I need to. Automatic airborne mantle is on partial because just in case, like I am in a situation where I have to jump across like building to building, and like I don't want to. I mean, I have to spam the jump button, but sometimes like the game will like cuck you, and you'll like it won't let you like mantle something even though you're spamming the jump button. I think that this setting will make it so that you mantle in case like if you do fall, like it is like a dire situation, like you you it's usually gonna like mantle for you so you don't fall to your death or something. You know what I'm saying? So I just use partial. That's what it says. Make you automatically mantle only if it could prevent a fall. You see what I'm saying? Automatic ground mantle hang uh is off. So yeah, no, this is off. Um yeah, I just have this off. I don't think any pro players really use that on. Some pro players use these settings like ground and mantle on, but like that's for like a really advanced, like you're trying to like you know exactly what you're doing. Like I don't know, I don't think I think off is like the best way to go on that, so you don't do anything stupid in like mid gunfight and cause you to die or something. Automatic ground mantle. Okay, slide dive here. Tap to slide. A lot of people are saying to use slide only or hybrid. Personally, tap to slide is the same. Like they say tap to slide is like clunky, but like I don't notice a difference at all. It feels fine to me. Like I'll show you in the firing range here. Uh, I'm on tap to slide right now, so you see what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I think it seems fine to me. Like I'm sliding that pretty good right now. Like just sliding around. You know what I'm saying? And then like this right here where you tap to slide, so slide only. I mean, to me, it's like the same thing pretty much. I'm just trying to like do it as fast as possible, but it's the same thing to me. So, and then hybrid is like, I like tap to slide, so I just do that, and then I hold to dive. I just think that's the best way. I use plunging underwater for free, so spray and look down to plunge underwater. No, I just free. I just look down and move forward to plunge underwater. That's it. It's very simple. You can always plunge underwater by using change stance. Yeah, so I mean, I just free look it. And then parachute automatic behavior is off. I don't know why you would ever have that on. Only bots have that on. Sprinting door bash is on. Yeah, and then ledge climb behavior is mantle only. So yeah, not moving base, mantle only. So I don't. And then gas mask activation is manual. Okay, so the first time you pick up a gas mask, it will always behave as automatic. But like that's on manual. So like if I run, so like basically if I run out of gas mask, it's not gonna pull it off my face for me. That way, like if I'm in the middle of a gunfight, it's not gonna pull off my gas mask in the middle of the fight. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm shooting somebody and he goes to pull off the gas mask. No. We're gonna keep the gas mask on. Automatic makes it so that he pulls it off in the middle of a fight. You don't want that. You want manual. I don't mind going in and just taking it off. Honestly, the gas mask doesn't bother me that much, even if it's like cracked up in my face and whatnot. ADS sight behavior is hold. Okay, toggle hold. That's what we have it on is hold. Focus behavior is toggle. Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, this is toggle. I never really mess with this too much. Change zoom activation. Yeah. I don't want to have to hold. I don't want to have to hold my ADS sight and hold the focus and then like aim and like pull the trigger button at the same time. That's just fucking stupid to me. So just press to focus. Toggle to focus. Equipment behavior. Hold. Yeah. That's just personally I like hold. Weapon mount activation. ADS and melee. Look, if you wanna like press to pull out your C4, okay. Then you know what I'm saying. Then press to hold it, and then press it again and throw it. If that's how you feel, but I personally just use. I personally use hold. ADS and melee, weapon mount activation, okay. Instant, I used to have it on off, but I just changed it to instant. I think the difference is like if you're in like if you're on a mount and you go to press like just all you do is press the left analog stick to move off of it. If it's off, if the setting's off, then he's not going to move off the mount if it's off. But if you put it to instant, then and you press the left analog stick to move off of the mount, then he'll move off the mount. If you put it on instant, you see what I'm saying? So I mean, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure this is either instant or off. I use instant because it gives me the most like control, I guess. Like I feel like sometimes I've wanted to like get off of a mount quicker, and I've gone to press the move off the mount first, and it just doesn't move off it when it's set to off. So I put it to instant. So now when I go to press the left analog stick to move off it on a mount, he's gonna move off it instantly. Tactical stance activation, ADS down button. Yeah, I don't use this. I don't know who does. I really don't. Tactical stance behavior. I don't use that. Interact reload. Prioritize interact. This is what you want to do. you press X or you hold X to reload. You press X to pick things up, you hold X to reload. It's very simple. Armor plate behavior, make sure you apply all of them. ADS stick swap. This is off. ADS stick swap. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah. Backpack control, directional buttons, deplete ammo switch is off. Yeah, if I turn this off, that means I don't run out of ammo, and then I automatically change my weapon. Like no, I wanna just change my weapon manually if I have to. Yeah, because that'll mess you up in a fight. So make sure this is off, and then just switch your weapon when you need to. Quick C4 detonation, 1 by 1. Yeah, this makes it so that I think I used to have it on groups, but I saw somewhere that they said put it on 1 by 1, and then like you'll be able to like detonate the C4 like quicker or something. So I just put it on 1 by 1. Manual fire behavior, press. Okay, so yeah, definitely put this on press, because if you put it on hold, like you don't have to keep pressing it to trigger finger, but it won't trigger finger as fast as you put it on hold. So just put it on press, and then you can trigger finger faster. Kind of like with the trigger settings we were saying earlier. Again, the trigger settings, they don't really matter as much as I thought they did, to be honest with you. Like I tested them a little more, and honestly I think they don't even really matter that much. So that's all it is. And if you don't like the trigger settings and you like it at 0 to whatever, then put it to that. But personally, I think it makes more sense to do it the way I explained. But maybe the game just doesn't. I mean, this game doesn't make a lot of sense. So maybe it does work. Actually, does work better on 0, the trigger setting. But in my to my logic, I believe that we're gonna hit the back every time. I want to feel the back. Yeah. Akimbo behavior, paired. Doesn't really matter whether you want to shoot them independently or just press the 1 button to shoot both of them at the same time. It doesn't matter. I just use paired. All of this freeload camera initial position, vehicle camera center is off for sure. Lean activation, melee, scoreboard map, stats behavior is toggle. Moderate ping wheel delay is good here. Moderate, and then short. I use short on double tap danger ping delay because I want to let my teammates know like, hey, there's danger here. Players are here, and then I ping things to like where I want to like move to or something. Or I'll even like pull up the ping wheel, and I'll say like defend this spot or attack that spot or something. You know. And that's pretty much it. For controller settings. Again, you guys like the video, subscribe, leave a like, and please, you got any comments, ideas, questions? You know what I'm saying? Feel free so that the community can engage, collaborate, and prosper. Listen, 2 things in life that matter: enjoy and be safe. Peace.